Who is Mikhail Gorbachev? He was the last head of state to head the Soviet Communist Party before the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. During the period he was in power from 1985 to 1991, he established good relations with the United States of America, and after the coming of communism, the Soviet Union had a warm attitude in foreign affairs. Mikhail Gorbachev was born on March 2, 1931 in the village of Privoli, in the Stavropol region of the North Caucasus. His full name is Mikhail Sergeyevich Gorbachev. His childhood passed under Stalin. He was sent to the student-raising branch of the party by his grandfather when he was still a child. 2. He was one of the people who lived through the years of World War II in the most violent way. Because the Stavropol region, where the village he lived in, fell into the hands of the Germans. For this reason, they had to emigrate with their family in 1943. He worked on the farm from 1946 to 1950. Gorbachev, who started his education life in the village, was a successful student. He was particularly interested in mathematics and history. While continuing his education life, he was also working on the farm. In 1950, he entered the law faculty of Moscow University. He entered political life in 1952, when he joined the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. Then, after graduating from law school in 1955, he joined the Young Communist League in Stavropol. In the same period, he met Raisa Maximona Titarenko and married on September 25, 1953. By 1970, he had become the first secretary of the organization in Stavropol. The following year, he was elected a member of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. In 1978, he entered the Secretariat as the responsible for agriculture. The following year, he was made an alternate member of the Politburo and a full member in 1980. After the death of Konstantin Chernenko, he was appointed as the General Secretary of KPSS in 1985. In the same year, he held a summit meeting with Ronald Reagan in Geneva to exchange information on disarmament, science, culture, and education. Disputes arose over gun control during his second meeting with Ronald Reagan, the President of the United States, in Reykjavik in 1986. Since Ronald Reagan did not compromise on weapons projects, the negotiations could not yield any results. At the beginning of 1987, he made important economic reforms in the country. After the Glasnost and Perestroika views were accepted by the Soviet Assembly, new directions to foreign policy were announced. In the same year, he accepted the destruction of medium and short-range missiles in Europe and Asia. Again in 1987, at the celebration of the 70th anniversary of the October Revolution, he received criticism for his critical speech about Joseph Stalin and Leon Trotsky. When he was appointed as the head of state in 1988, he started a campaign against alcohol consumption and corruption. By appointing a new managerial staff, he enabled the rejuvenation of the cadres. However, despite the reforms he made in the country's economy, he received great reactions because no improvement was seen. Despite the reactions received at the beginning of 1989, he was re-elected as the chairman of the parliament in the elections held. However, shortly after the elections, workers in Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia, and Turkestan, which were based on nationalist ideas, went on strike. However, this period was ignored due to the unification of East and West Germany. When the economy in the Soviet Union was not going well, he met with the President of the United States of America, George Bush, in Helsinki on September 9, 1990. He won the Nobel Peace Prize the same year for his moderate foreign policy. However, divisions soon began in the country. Political cadres were divided into two: those who wanted the continuation of the socialist regime and those who wanted to fix the economy by switching to the capitalist system. On August 19, 1991, under the pretext that Gorbachev did not sufficiently support the communist regime, the KGB and the army under the command of Yanayev staged a coup against Gorbachev. However, the coup was unsuccessful. Those whose names were mentioned in the coup fled abroad. On August 22, 1991, Gorbachev took over the state administration again. However, the failure of politics and the political struggle of Boris Yeltsin and Gorbachev caused an increase in internal turmoil. After a short while, 11 states that left the Soviet Union came together on December 8, 1991 to form the Commonwealth of Independent States. This event prepared the end of Gorbachev. Upon these developments, Mikhail Gorbachev announced on December 25, 1991, through the written and visual media that he was leaving his post. After leaving his post voluntarily, he continued his relations with America. He earned his doctorate from Carleton University. In the disintegrated Soviet Union, Gorbachev's supporters remained in the minority, so he never entered politics again. Entering the world of television, Gorbachev acted in some commercials. In 2005, he was awarded the Point Ilfа Prize and was awarded an honorary doctorate by the University of MN. Mikhail Gorbachev has been signaling that he will establish a new party in Russia since January 2007. Mikhail Gorbachev died on August 30, 2022 in Moscow, Russia, at the age of 91. The video is over. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.